going to be challenging. I've still got seeds from, well, this one first here, 2010. Anyone who's watched this channel for a long time knows I have a hard time getting rid of stuff. Hard time throwing things away. I hate waste. But I've reached the point where I'm wasting time and space by planting seeds that aren't viable. So I've decided today's the day where I'm going to finally pull the plug and go through all these seeds, all these bins that I've had since I was a commercial farmer, and get rid of stuff so I can start with a fresh set of seeds. It's going to be challenging to throw all this away.
When the kids got dressed, I took a break from the emotionally taxing job of throwing away thousands of seeds, and we took some time to enjoy what was shaping up to be a beautiful day. Sometimes our road, which is private and not frequently traveled, is the perfect place to slide. Emily will wait at the top of the hill, and I'll stand at the bottom, so we can watch for cars in either direction. Most of our neighbors are retired and love to see the children enjoying the space, so they don't mind having to wait a minute while everyone gets to the side of the road if a car does happen along. Nice. Yep. When they'd had enough, Emily and the kids went back to the house for tea and cocoa, while Ziggy and I continued on for a nice winter walk. When I got into the woods behind the house, I was pleased to see, in the always revealing and illuminating snow, that my brush piles are doing exactly what they're supposed to do, providing cover and habitat for mice and squirrels, which hopefully keep the fox that made these prints occupied out in the woods and well away from my livestock. Later in the morning, Emily and the kids went over to the farm, which left me with the house to myself. Even though I was back to the seed purge, I figured I could take advantage of a beautiful day, a chair before a big window, and a cup of coffee. Not to mention, it's a lot warmer in the kitchen than it is in the garden room in the basement.
Hi, bud. So far, my oldest seed packet is this packet of Autumn Wings gourds from Fedco Seeds, 2006. There's still some in there. I don't know why I've kept this, because I can't throw anything away.
Actually, the reason that packet, like all the others, is still around is due to poor off-season management. First, when I began farming, like many people, I had no idea how much to buy and got excited each year when the seed catalogs arrived. I still get that excitement, but now have the experience to be more conservative, purchasing seeds in numbers that are at least closer to what will be planted over the viable life of those seeds. Second, I was never very good about sitting down and going through my seeds each winter to see what I still had left, what I needed more of, and comparing to notes from the field. I've become more accomplished in the notes department, but I still need to block time to sit down, similar to what I'm doing here, and go through the seeds in my bin to see what I truly need to buy and what I need to get rid of before ordering more. This purge, to get things under control, is the first step.
2010. So anyway, I'm going to clean out this bin. These are all my seeds that I had to plant this last season. I've got too much to fit in this small bin, so once I clean this one out, I should be able to use these cardboard partitions and make it a little bit easier. Then I should have one bin of annuals for the garden, and I'm going to have a bigger bin for my cover crops. It'll be nice to get rid of all these things and start a little bit fresh and have a more organized seed bucket. 2010, 2007, 2007. Those are the really old seeds.
While I was inside, going through the seeds, I figured I might as well use that time to also be filling the ice rink. Every once in a while I have to get up, go out, and reposition the hose so that the water doesn't drill down through the existing ice. Here's a little trick I learned from my friend and fellow farmer Mark Allen. These little brown paper bags contain raw rice. The purpose is to absorb any moisture that gets into the bin, hopefully keeping it away from the seeds. The bins I'm using are not airtight like they should be to really maximize the longevity of the seeds, but they do alright if kept in a cold place and the humidity is controlled with little tricks like this. The last step is to put my newly consolidated seed collection into the cold and dark of the root cellar, which, thanks to the rebuild and reorganization, has just the spot for them.